Is Hollywood cursed or just waiting for its next enchantment? The fate of 2025's box office rides on a Wicked sequel. Oh, what a turbulent year 2025 has been for Hollywood and the brave souls who keep movie theaters alive. The box office has been more like a heart-pounding thrill ride than a smooth stroll, with earnings that might never soar to the dizzying heights of pre-pandemic glory, as some industry reports have warned. www.film.com/1943622 Global box office may never recover pandemic. October felt like rock bottom, a dismal stretch that left everyone craving a glimmer of optimism for the road ahead. And guess what? That beacon of hope might just be twinkling on the horizon with Wicked for Good, poised to cast its spell over cinemas everywhere. But here's where it gets controversial. Some folks argue that relying on sequels like this is just Hollywood milking familiar stories for quick cash, potentially stifling fresh creativity. What do you think? Is it smart business or a lazy shortcut? According to reliable sources like Deadline, this follow-up to the 2024 blockbuster musical, helmed by director John M. Chu, is anticipated to enchant audiences with an opening weekend haul estimated between $112 million and $115 million in the U.S. and Canada, hitting theaters on November 21st. https://deadline.com/2025-10 Wicked for Good box office projection 12366030037. For newcomers to box office lingo, that's the total ticket sales from Friday to Sunday of a film's debut. A key indicator of excitement and word-of-mouth buzz. This projection mirrors the impressive start of the original Wicked, which launched to $112.5 million and eventually grossed a whopping $756.4 million globally. https://1722399/ Wicked dominated box office reasons. In simpler terms, it's like comparing the first fireworks show to an even bigger spectacle. The sequel could light up the skies just as brightly. Such a strong opening would catapult Wicked for Good among the top earners of 2025, though it might trail behind heavy hitters like a Minecraft movie, $162.7 million, https://film/1828804, a Minecraft movie box office hit, reasons. Lilo Stitch, $146 million, Superman, $125 million, and perhaps The Fantastic Four, First Steps, $117.6 million. Keep in mind, these are preliminary forecasts. Think of them as educated guesses based on ticket pre-sales and market trends. But here's the part most people miss. There's every reason to believe the film could gain momentum as Thanksgiving approaches, sticking around in theaters through the holiday rush. Imagine families gathering for turkey and then a magical outing. The potential for extended runs is huge. At its heart, the story revisits beloved characters Elphaba, played by Cynthia Erivo, and Glinda, portrayed by Ariana Grande. They've drifted apart, grappling with the fallout from their past decisions. Elphaba, now vilified as the Wicked Witch of the West, hides in exile, battling to liberate Oz's oppressed animals, those talking creatures inspired by the classic tale, while striving to reveal the wizard's, Jeff Goldblum, hidden truths. It's a tale of friendship tested, power abused, and redemption sought, perfect for sparking discussions on themes like prejudice and justice, which might resonate deeply with today's audiences. Why two Wicked films could outshine one, a sequel silver lining, Universal Pictures. Of course, this focus is mainly on domestic box office, but don't overlook the international magic. The first Wicked raked in over 37% of its earnings overseas, meaning Universal has a treasure trove of global markets to explore. In short, this flick could play a pivotal role in flipping 2025's box office narrative from bleak to bright, a much-needed boost for an industry that's been wobbling. The trailers have cleverly woven in nods to The Wizard of Oz, which could draw in casual fans who aren't die-hard musical enthusiasts. https://www.film.com 181750 Wicked for Good trailer. Plus, with plenty of time for viewers to stream the original on platforms like HBO Max and various video-on-demand services, the sequel stands a solid chance of breaking out even bigger. To put it mildly, that $112 million estimate might be conservative if everything clicks. For example, the first film surprised everyone by tracking around $80 million initially before ballooning! www.slashfilm.com/171867 Wicked Movie 2024 Box Office Hit. Signs. I'm feeling cautiously optimistic. Perhaps For Good will exceed expectations, much like how The Wizard of Oz itself has dazzled audiences at immersive venues like the Sphere in Las Vegas this year. www.slashfilm.com/19733 The Wizard of Oz 2025 Biggest Movies Screenings. Even with Disney's Zootopia 2 looming just days later, a potential powerhouse in its own right, the past year showed that multiple blockbusters can coexist and thrive during Thanksgiving. Remember how Moana 2, Wicked, and Gladiator 2 fueled the largest holiday box office ever? https://1726059 Moana 2 opening weekend box office Thanksgiving record. Could we witness a similar parade of hits this November, wrapping the month on a high note? Fingers crossed, because in these early indicators, the signs are encouraging. And this is the part most people miss. In a world where streaming competes fiercely with theaters, films like Wicked for Good remind us why big screens still hold magic. Through live musical numbers, lavish visuals, and communal experiences that home viewing can't fully replicate. But is this just nostalgia or a genuine revival? What about you? Do sequels like this excite you, or do you prefer original stories? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree that Hollywood needs more Wicked surprises, or is it time for bolder risks? Let's debate.